What's going on, guys? My name is TheWolfPreys and welcome back to another episode of Supermechs. Today we're going to be transforming two parts into Mythical, which will be the Hysteria and either a heat engine or an energy engine. I haven't decided yet. If you head over to the upgrade screen, you guys can see I do have a whole bunch of legendaries ready to go because of the item portal. You get an insane amount of legendaries for that, so yeah, if you guys didn't already know that, definitely do the item portal when it's there because you get a lot of legendaries. Also, we got this thing here, the Bright Roar. I don't know if it's supposed to be any good, but I mean, it looks pretty good for being a melee weapon. Usually I don't do melee weapons because they typically only have a range of 1, but this one has a range of 1 or 2, so yeah, maybe it's actually going to be useful. Aside from that though, we do have the heat engine almost ready to go and the energy engine, so I'm not sure which one would be exactly better. They're currently on our physical mech, but we could always just switch it out, no big deal, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure. The energy would be pretty good for our energy mech, the heat would be pretty good for pretty much either mech, so yeah, maybe I'll just do the heat. Yeah, maybe? Sure? Is that a good idea? Okay, that's what we'll do. Plus, you guys can see all these other energy engines for our energy mech aren't really that great. I mean, I could definitely level them up quite a bit more to get more energy, so yeah, I think for the time being, the heat would be better off. Looks like we need just one part for that. I don't know if we have that, which we don't, so let's go ahead and go over to the shop and buy a box real quick. And it's trying to put in a rare item when I'm actually going to switch that out for a common item because I think that should be enough, right? And I don't want to waste a rare item if we don't have to. Yeah, you guys see, the game tries to screw you over sometimes. You gotta pay attention. But that is maxed out now, and we could actually do the energy engine as well just to get that maxed out, and then we could do that later on. So let's go and just do that real quick. Throw in a couple items. That one, I think the rare item would be better off because it was quite a bit of XP to actually finish off there, so no big deal. And I think the Hysteria is one of the few weapons I haven't transformed into Mythical for a second mech, so yeah, that's why I'm going to do that today, just to get that out of the way, and then we can always work on further stuff later on. So let's go and start with that to get it out of the way. I think we are actually going to turn in our Warhammer though, because I really don't use melee weapons, like I said, and this one only has a range of 1, so it's not really that useful to me. Plus, I do have a couple more in our inventory if I do want to, you know, transform one up someday. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and turn that in. The same goes for these level 1 annihilations right here. I have one in level 16 that we're not going to turn in, so yeah, I'm not really too worried about these either. Let's go ahead and just turn those in. And then, of course, a whole bunch of torsos up here that don't matter. Let's go and transform this bad boy for $100,000, see what it looks like now. Should look pretty cool. Yeah, that actually changed the looks quite a bit, and these stats are really nice as well now. Nice, I like it. And after the heat engine as well, I wanted to do a weapon in the same episode that I did a heat engine because I feel like that wouldn't be like as exciting of, you know, something to click onto the video for. If I was like, you know, mythical heat engine, it wouldn't be that exciting. So that's why I did the Hysteria as well. Let's go through in a couple of torsos here. And I think actually we will have to turn in one of these torsos up here, maybe the Avenger, because I don't plan on doing that quite yet because I do already have the Wendigo torso ready to go pretty much. So yeah, I think we're going to hold off on that and we might as well just turn it in because I know I have another one in Epic and it's not really that hard to transform something into Legendary, so yeah, I think for the time being, we'll just go and throw that in. Or actually, should we do the Grim Reaper? Which one's better, like, right off the bat? Let's check out the stats of the Grim Reaper right here. You know, not that bad. The Avenger is pretty much better, except for the energy. Well, let's just throw in the Avenger. Actually, let's go and do the Grim Reaper because I do know that I have a couple of them in our inventory and I'm not entirely sure on the Avengers, so yeah, we're just going to do that for now. Anyway, let's go and transform this $100,000 as well. See what this bad boy looks like. You know, it doesn't really change the looks that much, but it does change the stats, and that's what I'm concerned about. So hopefully that will make our physical mech a little bit more immune to the heat damage in this game, because I do always get overheated with that mech, and yeah, hopefully that will fix things. Might as well also upgrade that a little bit, or should we do the Hysteria? Yeah, probably the Hysteria. There we go, extra 7 levels, and the damage, or the energy damage is almost over 100 now as well, so that's really nice. Cool. Yep, she's definitely a beauty. I think the only thing that isn't a mythical on this mech is the EMP bomb, but or the EMP itself, not the EMP bomb. But I don't know if we're actually going to transform that into mythical because it's already pretty good on its own. Plus, I might switch it out for something else. I'm not entirely sure. If you guys have like any suggestions for that, leave it down below, of course. But with all that out of the way, let's go and get into the arena, see what kind of trouble we can get into today. Oh, also season result. Let's go and see if we get any kind of good stuff from this. I'm not sure if we will, because the box is sometimes a little bit awkward. Yeah, just epics, that's fine. Let's go and see what they are. Nothing really good. Okay. I know that sometimes I've gotten legendaries from those, and yeah, that's always nice, so that's why I open them with you guys, of course. But we did get reset back into rank 8, which is just, you know, it doesn't make me feel good, but that's what happened. Check out the arena shop real quick. Anything that we can do? I think, not really. It'll still be just a little bit before we actually work on our heat mech, so I don't think it's going to be really important to do any of this stuff right now. But at the same time, I mean, it's only 4 coins, so might as well do that. Let's go and hop in here and see if we can find a worthy opponent. This guy over there? That guy? I'll fight him right now. Oh, nope, this guy here. Sure. Okay, it looks like both, he has pretty much one of everything. A physical mech, a heat mech, and an energy mech. That's fine. Well, let's go, dude. Mech Messiah. cool name. He is rank 9, so honestly, I feel pretty bad for him because if his rank is any indication of how tough he is, then he's not going to have a good day today. Oh, he said hello to me. That's fine. And he also typed it as well. That's kind of awkward, but yeah, at least I appreciate when people say hello. That just, you know, it makes me feel good. Going to use the Annihilation, stomp this guy back, just so he can't do too much damage with his Annihilations, even though he can still use them. I just kind of want to knock him back a little bit. We should be able to finish him off in this turn with the Annihilation, Nightfall. Then our drone should be able to do a little bit of damage to his second mech. Hopefully it's not too tough of an energy mech. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. And I think we'll get one more turn with our physical mech here because I don't think he can do 729 damage with an energy mech. EMP, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do, buddy. Yep, he still didn't drain me, so get wrecked. Let's go and use the Nightfall. Night Eagle, bring him a little bit closer. And then with our next mech, we should be able to beat this guy no problem. And I think we were on a winning spree in the last video as well, so once we win today, we should be able to get 2 stars. I think, anyway. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think we definitely might be able to get 2 stars today. Okay, we're drained on energy. That's fine. Actually, it's not fine because I don't know if we can finish him off with our drone alone. Let's go and just charge into him. Maybe that'll do enough damage. Come on, drone. Oh, I forgot our drone can't shoot with no energy. Crap. Still, though, he can't really do too much. We can grappling hook him close to us, but there's no weapons we can use, but we can stomp, and I think that might be enough, right? Do it. There we go. Okay, yeah. I said do it, dude, in case that sounded weird, because it sounded weird to me. But yeah, anyway, 1 win down. And yep, we did get 2 stars as well, so at least we will be ranking up pretty quick today. That makes me feel good. Okay, I found this guy over here. Again, it looks like a heat, physical, and a energy mech there. He decided to go with the energy and heat mech. That's fine if that's what you want to do, buddy. Or he's rank 8. Yeah, again, I'm getting ranked with easy people, so at least I'll take that from the rank reset. Let's go and use the Night Eagle, bring him a little closer. He did say hello to me, so you at least know he's a nice guy. He's already almost overheating me, so let's go and try to take him out quickly. Let's go and use the Nightfall. Night Eagle again, bring him a little bit closer. Hopefully that will mean he can't use too many of his heat weapons there. I think he can still use those corrupt lights, and if he does, then we're overheated, but I'm not going to worry about it. And yep, he could use the corrupt lights. He overheated us. I don't think we'll even have 1 turn. Nope, we got shut down. GG. That's fine. I can't even pronounce his name, so I can't insult him or anything. Of course, you guys know whenever I try to quote-unquote insult people, it's just all for fun. You know, I'm not here to make anyone feel bad. I'm here to spread joy and positivity and smiles and happiness, so, you know, that's all I care about. And again, he shut me down. That's the thing I don't like about heat mechs. That's why I'm trying to freaking work on our heat stuff with this mech, but yeah, there's just not much we could do here. And he's gonna finish me off right there. No big deal. Hopefully his energy mech isn't that tough. If it isn't, then we should be able to beat him with ours. Let's go ahead and send up our drone real quick and use the last words. That should just about finish him with the drone. There we go. Okay, Mr. Energy Mech, how you doing? You're pretty tough. I don't know if I like you. Looks like he has a max mythical malice beam on one side and a pretty strong one on the other. Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Let's go and use the EMP, I think. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because he's an energy mech. I didn't even think about that until after I sent it, so you know, I'm still going to send it, of course. It's going to use the bunker shell. Just do as much damage as we can. I think he's going to energy break me here, though, isn't he? Yep. Almost, anyway. Okay, let's go and use the Hysteria, just because we just upgraded that. And there's nothing else we could do. Should we get close to him? Because I don't think he can do much other than the sword there. So I think that might be a good idea. I'm not entirely sure, though. Yeah, let's just grappling hook him close, and we'll see what happens here. At the very least, you guys can learn from my experiences, all that greatness, so let's go and see what he does. I know he's at least going to use the sword and maybe stomp me back. He may also move with his legs as well, because those are the rolling beasts. But let's go and just see here. Yep, he moved back. Okay, yep, I didn't even think about that. I forgot that he had enough range that he could just walk back and do something, so yeah, that's fine. Let's go and use the last words, and then the Hysteria, and that should just about drain him. Okay. But I think he can still use most of his weapons though, can't he? Nope, I guess not. So he's gonna move close to me and use the sword, I imagine. But I think at this point we should be fine. Oh, he just moved really close to me. Sure, let's go and stomp him back. And then I think we can use, yep, the last words one more time. Drain him again. There we are. Again, he moved close to me, but there's nothing he can do, so he just quit. You know, honestly, I wish people would just stay in the fight, but if you feel like you gotta quit, I guess that's what you gotta do. But sure, I'll take the easy rank. So back into rank 7 at least, I'll take that. Let's go and get into one more battle and we'll see what we can do there. Now this game's been too good to me. I won like 4 battles in a row in the last video and 2 in this video, so I think we're gonna lose this next one, but if that's what happens, that's what happens, and at least we're here together, right? Anyone? Hello? Okay, this guy looks pretty tough. 2 heat mechs. I hate the heat mechs in this game, man. They make me feel bad. Let's go and say hello to him, of course, though. Serenity Barracuda. I like that name. That's a really cool name. He is rank 8, so maybe that will mean that we win. You know, maybe. It doesn't hurt to, you know, have hope. He used some kind of flamethrower on the side. I forget what that thing is called. I think it's like Fire Break or something. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go and use the Annihilation. Stomp this guy back. That does make it so that he can use most of his weapons, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. He did overheat me already. Oh wait, no he didn't. We're 1 heat away from being overheated. Get wrecked, dude. Okay, let's go and use the Annihilation one more time. Then the Nightfall. At least we did take out his first mech. And then hopefully with our second mech we'll be able to drain his energy. Yeah, the energy isn't very high at all, so I think we should be fine. He also has the Backbreaker Axe there, which is a new update. Well, kind of new update. They switched the Backbreaker Hammer into a Backbreaker Axe. I don't really know why, but that's what they did. He did shut us down, so I kind of expected that. I'm just hoping that our second mech will be able to beat this guy really easily. Okay, there we go. No big deal. Now I have a second mech that's even stronger than our first mech now, so get wrecked, buddy. Let's go send up our drone, of course, and then I feel like if we knock him back, that wouldn't be a good idea because he can still use most of his weapons. But at the same time, I don't really have any weapons that don't knock him back, so let's go and use these last words. Used Corrupt Light, whatever that thing is on the side, that's fine. Let's go and use Hysteria. Malice Beam, that should just about drain him with our drone. There we go, he quit. You know, I'll take that easy win, because honestly I was getting a little bit scared there. 3 stars on the rank 7, so not bad today. You know, I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. Yeah, that was a pretty good day. We did transform the Hysteria into Mythical and the Heat Engine as well, which, you know, it's not really that exciting, but it does have to be done eventually, so I'm glad I did it today with you guys, and yeah, I had a pretty good time. If you did enjoy the video today, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to join the pack, because we're pretty dang cool around here, if you guys ask me. Also make sure you share the video as well, because I really do appreciate that. I'm just trying to grow and spread the love, so, you know, if you could help me with that, I would appreciate it. And also make sure you guys follow me on Twitter as well. The link is always down below in the description. It's like the first link there. So if you would follow me on Twitter, I would appreciate that as well. Thank you. And of course, there'll be a couple of my other videos from earlier in the week up here at the end screen, as well as in the card icon up in the top right. Definitely go watch some of those. I make a video every single day. So yeah, I would appreciate it if you'd watch them. Of course, other than that though, thank you guys so much for watching and liking. I hope you have a great day. Follow your dreams, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and stay awesome, guys.